For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, 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 for the record.
Welcome back again, people. This is Don't Sleep on the Couch. I'm your boy, Mr. Prez, aka Sergeant Raider. And to my left, I got...
It's your boy Cash, and it's still Fly, Eagles Fly. We back for week 11, man. What it is, what it do, man. Prez, we are entering one of those stretches of the season based on the play. Murderer's Row, man. We got a 5-game streak of games where we could either be totally out this number one spot, or we can keep ourselves involved in the race for the NFC least division champions.
People, follow me right now. If y'all follow us, go back and watch the last episode. I implore you, go back and watch the last episode. Last episode, we had a whole different Cash, ZP over here. Feet up, laid back, number one. It's more serious now. We got the straight up, sitting straight up, talking to you serious. He's still number one, but it don't look the same. What's different? What happened?
Oh man, I don't know who's to blame. I don't know who's to blame, because when you ask me what happened or what's going on with the Eagles, you kind of be hard pressed to say where to start, because the easy blame is the coaching or possibly even Carson Wentz. But then you can go to the defense. You can go to the defensive coordinator. You can go to the poor linebacking play. The wide receivers, a hodgepodge of wide receivers. Now we finally got a relatively healthy wide receiving core, but Carson Wentz is making mistakes. I got a list of excuses, but it's everywhere. Like, where do you pinpoint it at this point? I have no idea who to blame at this point.
So man, your fans, y'all may be realists and stuff out there, but you know me, I ain't about all that. So I don't like this somber. So we're going to switch this up. That loss happened. It's gone. It's past. We're talking about week 11 now. Who y'all got, and tell me what y'all going to do to win this game.
Listen, man, the Browns are still the Browns, and I don't respect them until they have a winning season. I'm just going to tell you that. I don't care what they're doing right now. And the reason why I can talk this confident is because Myles Garrett got, hopefully, man, you all right, Myles Garrett. You don't got the COVID. But he will not be playing this week to harass Carson Wentz. I heard that list of news. I did my little prayer dance. Boy, I was ready, man. I was like, Myles Garrett. I was like, initially going into this week, I was like, Myles Garrett could potentially be in the MVP running, and that's on defense. He gonna be on Carson ass. But then I saw he might have the vid. Then I was like, you know what? That defense ain't really all that. The confidence grew. It grew because remember I said last week, we got to go 2 or 3, 2 or 5 in these next couple games. But then something else happened. Somebody came out with a collapsed lung. And I know I'm going to keep it on the Browns, but you know who I'm talking about. And Drew Brees. They started Taysom Hill over your man Jameis Winston. So look, people, it's happening. And then look at Saints are coming to Philadelphia.
Oh,
listen, man, the things are falling in line for us to possibly get our shit together. Do I have any true belief behind the scenes? No, I don't have any belief, if I'm being honest with you. But I'm here to entertain the Eagles fans. I'm here to get you hyped because we need something. We need something to feel like we got to keep coming here, because the next couple weeks, all Prez is going to be to me is pretty much my shrink or my therapist, because these are going to be venting sessions for the next couple weeks if we go down a particular path. I don't know how much energy you expect me to keep up with only having 3 wins, bro.
You got hope. You're still number one. Until you lose that number one spot, I need you to walk around with some type of swagger. I need you to still hold it up and talk with your chest out, man.
Damn the swagger. I done spent a lot of money. I got a new hoodie. I got my damn Cunningham jersey I was willing to bring out when we made the playoffs. I possibly can't wear my new Cunningham jersey. I mean, look, let's get to business here. Let's get to business and let's talk about the keys and some of the factors that's going to lead to the Eagles winning this game. Ready to break this down?
Yeah,
listen, man.
Let's go here.
Browns have the best running back attack in the league. And that I am truly afraid of because it don't matter where you play. It don't matter that you have Baker Mayfield as your quarterback. Who we going to get to here shortly? Because Baker Mayfield is Carson Wentz, version 0-1, whatever you want to call him, because he can't get right. Like he ain't even had an inkling of any believing. Like
all those weapons on offense.
All those weapons on offense, and he can't do shit. And I'm a pseudo Oklahoma Sooner fan. So for Kyler Murray to come out and be playing lights out, head and shoulders above what Baker Mayfield does when he was dubbed the one, that just goes to show you that these guys aren't always right when they're scouting. So with Baker Mayfield, let me get to him first. If we do the same exact things as far as harassing him that defensive lines have been doing to Carson Wentz all season, rattling him, we have it easy.
Yeah.
But if they run that ball and control that ball, that's what I fear, because you know what? Our offense cannot really generate and sustain drives. Like it's 3 and out, or like it's just disjointed drives. There's nothing very smooth about our drives. So I think at a certain point, Carson Wentz is going to Carson, which means he's going to panic and feel like he has to make a big play. And that's what I'm going to be worried about, because it's going to be a tight game. Like we can move the ball. We just allergic to the red zone. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like we get to that 30 to the 20 is like, it is hard to punch it in. And then our kicker, he isn't exactly accurate. Like I'm almost feel like you got to be within 35 yards out for me to be confident with him nowadays.
Yeah.
Before I used to be uber confident in him, but I'm not anymore.
And it's like they ice the kicker and stuff like this. Like that's non-existent. It's no fans in the stands. Nobody there to really throw off the count. It's just you doing your job and stuff now. But you did mention, I like that you mentioned the second best running duo in the NFL. You started talking about.
I said first.
You said second. Nick Chubb and old field goal kicker.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, man.
So what do you think they gonna do? Like, do you think y'all got a defense enough to stop them, or you think like y'all just gonna have to lean on stopping the pass and that's what's gonna get you by? Or is Carson just gonna have to, hey, it's gonna be a shootout. You gotta light it up.
No, it's definitely not gonna be a shootout. There's nothing about the Browns offense that really scares me in terms of what they've been doing the past couple of weeks. The last couple of games they've been in, including yours, has been like a knockdown, drag out game up until like late in the fourth quarter. I think you guys started to score some touchdowns towards the end, but the Browns haven't been really doing anything. And especially since losing OBJ, Jarvis Landry, look, Mayfield has weapons, but he just don't know how to use them. Like, so
the one that's been killing me is like Austin Hooper is like, he was legit like number 2, number 3 last year.
Exactly. Right? So this is where wide receivers and tight ends go to die. Is the Cleveland Browns. Like, so I'm not worried about what he's going to do. But again, like I was saying last week, we made David Jones look like the best quarterback in the league. He was running it and doing all that. So when you ask me what I'm worried about every last thing. I'm worried about Baker Mayfield. He has legs, so he can make plays, and he actually is a damn good quarterback when he's on the run. I'm like kind of shocked that they don't do that more, especially with the threat for play action damn near every play, because you got to honor those running backs. So if they can make Baker Mayfield on the run performing and then getting the linebacking core, which is pretty much inept on our team, they gonna have it, because now we ain't gonna know what to do. And Jim Schwartz likes to roll the dice with rolling the house out to people, and you see where that gets us. Like, you can have the best cornerbacks on the field, but you don't want them one-on-one man coverage all the time when that's not necessarily the scheme that we're trying to play.
Yeah.
So, but here's the other thing, man. This is the third week where our O-line will be healthy. You know what I mean? So last week was the second time our starting O-line was back altogether, but we had quite a few miscues because our center, Kelsey, was all over the place. Like, they had like 4 drop snaps, and they were Kelsey's fault. Like, it wasn't that nobody else wasn't paying attention. They were his fault. And that's something that typically doesn't happen to Jason Kelsey as a veteran. So I find that kind of crazy that happened. So we got to fix the timing on the O-line because, you know, Myles Garrett, while he is out, we've been letting damn near anybody get to Carson Wentz. He ain't got no time to throw the ball.
Yeah. You're taking me down. We was talking about the Browns, was having a good time here. Then you went back to your team. Tell me something good about your team. Give me the positive. Tell me how are y'all going to score?
Patience. Patience. It's going to be patience because this is going to be a slugfest. And I've been screaming to the high heavens, run the fucking ball. I'm sorry, I got to cuss. This isn't suitable for kids. I clicked the button on YouTube. It's going to be a slugfest. So give it to Miles Sanders. He averages 6 yards from scrimmage. Give him the ball. And then, you know what? We got another little running back in there that does pretty well that had a 54-yard scamper last week in Boston Scott. You use the dogs you got. Miles Sanders is the brightest spot on our team when healthy, and Boston Scott as a close second on offense all season, outside of the great Travis Fulgham. You know what I mean? Outside of that bit of a revelation, those two are the guys. So you give them the rock and you pound it and make sure that they have to stop it. At least do it long enough to where they honor that you are running and then get Carson Wentz on the run. Newsflash. Doug Peterson, he's not a pocket quarterback. Can he play in the pocket? Absolutely. But on the run, he's deadly. Yep. Use him to his strengths and not what you necessarily want him to do. Use his strengths. All about adapting, Doug, man. So that's just some of the things that I'm looking forward to the Eagles, man.
You got anything else to add? I do have one more question, but I give you the floor for now, and then I end it with that if you wanted to.
But yeah, I think I hit it, man. Defense, you know, first and second downs, you know what I mean? We gotta keep them honest. We can't be giving these running backs, although this is the best duo, in my opinion, in the league. We can't have 2nd and 3, 2nd and 2. Like, we can't have that all game. No defense can withstand that and expect them to keep on stopping the run. So we have to put them in second and manageables for the majority of the game. I know that's a tall order to ask, but if anything is good on our defense, is how we stuff the run. So can we do that against the number one rushers in the league? I don't know, but that is our strength of our defense, and something has to shake. So we either got to get the pressure on Baker Mayfield to cause him to make mistakes, or we have to slow down the run. We're not going to stop those two. We just have to slow it down and be patient on offense because we're not going to have the ball a lot of the time. So patience, do what we need to do, score touchdowns when we have the opportunity to be in the red zone. Can't be a field goal game.
All right, and I'll leave you with this final question, man. At this point, y'all been playing. Y'all gotta been skewed the numbers on 2-point conversions now. The statistics can't be in y'all favor to actually try these now. Are y'all gonna start kicking field goals?
I pray we do, man. I really pray we do. Prayers like that's not us this year. Like maybe when the offense is clicking a little bit, but I think that if your confidence isn't there in your team, you got to stop rolling the dice. Like at a certain point at the damn blackjack table or Russian roulette, wherever you're playing, you get up. You know that you just know when it ain't your night. So I feel like we got to do that. Like you just know when it ain't your night, Doug, and just take the easy bet. Sometimes it's cool to play it safe. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's good to be a 20-year person, serve your time, and get your retirement. That's how I want you to approach it, Doug. Just play the game. Simple game plan. Keep it simple, stupid. That's all I'm asking, Eagles. That's all I'm asking of you guys.
I mean, you gonna coin that quote there, ain't it? That's gonna be you like every week. Like
every week, I'm gonna kiss method, man. When you playing as bad as we playing, and you can't pinpoint exactly what's the issue because the team is the issue, the GM is the issue. Like when you go there, like you just gotta just hope and pray, man. I mean, I wish I had this much faith in some of the other things that I do, man. But you know, as a fan, you just keep blind faith.
Yeah. Well, I got faith that we're gonna be win, lose, or tie. We will be back here next week to give you a preview again on next week's game. So
we will. Unfortunately, I'm hoping for the best, man. I'm hoping for the best. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory and all that good stuff. You know,
they're number one, people, and we're out.